So I had this thought earlier when I was in the car, when I was driving, and I recorded it in the I recorded in the Claude in the Claude app, and it was like I was thinking about me training Thai boxing and combat sports, and me comparing that Muay Thai to business, and the thought was like I have this pressure when I go to train of knowing that people there are getting better and better, and if I skip one session, I will be worse than them the next week. Because if I do four sessions this week and the other guy does five, each week he adds one session more, and over 3 months he did 12 sessions more. So he's going to be better than me. And in business, especially in self solopreneurship, in the business where you only do um, business alone, the structure is different. It's like, first of all, you don't have someone that you are competing against. I mean, for example, if you're a social media manager or if you're a content creator and you are posting, of course, you see people who are posting more. You see people who are posting like 300, 400 clips per month, which is actually like a number that is true. Um, but it doesn't feel the same like if you go into sparring and someone punches you in the face. It's not the same. And especially those guys being your friends and people you like or people you like to hang with. So what I had is like, can I make that my can I make that environment the environment in business? Because if I could, I would solve the consistency issue really fast. And I have been consistent in combat sports for like 1 year and a half of basically not skipping anything except the summer vacation, which I'm not even in the country. So I was brainstorming with Claude, and of course, it tells you write down amount of videos you post each week, which is like, okay, I will, but I can forget about. I'm sure I have like 100 things I wrote some long time ago, but I can't remember. I started things and I forgot about them. Um, and the sad truth is that I realized with talking with it that obviously Claude and ChatGPT returns some information, and some of those information will be like not applicable to you, but you can turn on your brain and realize that some of the things have some sort of truth in them, as in um, you can't compare combat sports and business. I mean, you can't, but you can see that the thing is you can see that the pressure and the structure that the combat sports have, for example, going to the gym at 9 p.m. and being there for 1 hour and the exercises made up, those things are external structure. And in this business, you don't have it. You don't have it. Like, if you have money on your bank account, you don't have to work. If you don't have it, you also don't have to work. You can live at home with your parents and don't pay anything. um so that's the thing that bothers me. But you can basically construct the environment. um and the thought I had is like, should you be a solopreneur? I mean, you should, and it's good, and I'm one. And but imagine having someone that works with you like a partner. That would be someone that you respect and you shouldn't disappoint. So obviously you would be more committed. I think the second thing is definitely like tracking the output, and not like in hours, but more as in pieces of output. Uh, Precisely, if you do like content creation, how many videos you posted. If you are doing video editing, how many videos you edited this week, last week, how many clients you outreached. I think that's important. I think alarms are important. Setting an alarm and never skipping it, and trying to never skip it. Putting the time block in the calendar for what you are going to work on, that's important. And I think you can see someone in your niche and see what they do. So for example, if you're a content creator, you can see the guy in your niche, how many videos he's posting. Or even if you're doing less videos, is the quality of the less videos better than the quality of his videos? I think that structure is something that can be replicable, but it's not really 100% replicable. I had to pause this video so I can think of a few things, what I wrote down, and obviously what I want to say. And the one thing that I forgot to mention is that in the gym you have fighters who are also in the gym, like weightlifting. You have guys that are huge, and in the fighting gym it's like a guy who is so good you can't even understand how good a person can be, because you think you are good, you train for 1 2 3 years, and then comes a guy that can literally like make you look like a kid. And in business it's not like that. For example, if I make 100 euro in one day, I go outside and I'm like, oh nice, like this is a really good day and I'm satisfied, and probably tomorrow is going to be the same. Like, and sometimes I skip tomorrow. I don't do what I should do, or I don't do as much as I should do. In the gym it's not, it's like, okay, today the guy beats you up, and tomorrow if you don't come he will be there and he will beat someone else up, and by the time you get there you will get beat up again, and the only thing you can do is basically avoid it. But if you have any sort of fight in you, you won't. So that keeps you going, that keeps you coming, that makes you see the ceiling of skill differently. And that's the thing that is a little bit harder, and of course it makes it harder to see in business the guys who are at the top, especially if you are in some sort of a niche where, let's take the same example, making candles. It's like you can compare yourself to making to companies making candles, but it's not really the same. It's not really like a fair comparison. The fair comparison would be someone who does sells candles on the website and does 20 times more than you, and that's hard to find. The only people, most of people who are making videos and saying, oh, I sell 100 candles a day, and candles are only an example, are the people who are selling courses. The people, and I don't have anything against courses, because I believe that not all are scams and some of them are valuable. But the thing is that a lot of them are scams, and that those people claim crazy numbers. And if you go to compare with them, it's like, no, it doesn't make sense. You are not selling 10,000 candles a day. And I'm not buying your fucking course. So, yeah, The other thing would be like telling your friends, which I didn't for a long time, and I still don't talk about my business a lot because I find it kind of weird. People get weird when they hear about your money and this and that, but casually I do mention it sometimes. But I think if you have like a good friend, you can talk about business, or they have the interest in business, you can talk about the struggles and the struggles of consistency. So that can replicate some sort of if I show up, I will be there because of them, like in a gym. You can't really skip if the friend is there with you, but of course it's not the same. That's the problem, and that's why business is hard, I think, because you don't have like a something that someone that tells you, oh, you need to do this. It's basically like you need to structure yourself, you need to discipline yourself to do something, and you don't know if you are going to do it. If I go to the gym and if I eat right, I may not be like a bodybuilder or like a crazy guy, a crazy looking fitness model, but I will look good. In business it's not like that. You can work and you can fail. You can work and you can succeed, but it's not guaranteed. That's the issue. That's the problem with human psychology, is if you're not seeing the finish line, it's hard to work, especially on days where you are working and you have zero clients answering, zero clients coming to ask something. That's the problem. But on those days, you need to find something. You need to do something. You need to push yourself, because next day maybe you have your best day ever. That's the thing. But it's different. It's harder. That's exactly why business is hard, in my opinion. Doing something that you don't know if you are going to succeed. You don't know if it's worth it. You maybe sometimes feel it's like, why am I doing this? Especially if you have friends that are in the traditional job route, or in my experience, like going to college still, which is totally like normal. It's like, oh, I could be going to college and living with my parents, and actually my parents would help me, and I would be in their house, and it would be cheap or free, and I would finish college, I would have college, no one would say anything. They would be like, oh, nice. When you say you work alone, it's like, you're like, what the fuck? Like work what? Like, the older people don't get it. Younger people think you're like, oh, you drop ship. Oh, you do crypto. It's like that. So it's not like you are. I've noticed that people who are doing like a nice job in a nice firm, or like a police officer, or a firefighter, it's not the money, it's not anything. It's like the, oh, I'm doing this because it's good. In business, yeah, okay, it's like there are some businesses that are doing that, but if you sell like if you sell, let's say, strap for car, like to tie on a trailer, okay, you're helping people, but no one thinks about it. Oh, thank God I have this strap for the trailer. It's like, and does that mean that you should quit that business because it's not like a doctor or firefighter? No, but you do need to have like a reason why you are doing that. That's why people who are doing like in my opinion, I don't know, but I think that people who are doing like illegal stuff um have like a, oh, I'm doing this for my family. I think they always say like this, oh, I just wanted to make money for my family, I just needed to provide. So they have the reason like, oh, I need to provide like any type of way. um, and that's like similar to the business. Like if you are selling the straps for the trailer, it's like, okay, it's not passionate or something, but I think it doesn't matter. The thing is like you need to have something that keeps you going, but also aside from motivation, you do need to have some sort of structure. And me in this apartment is like, no one is going to tell me, oh, go and work. If you have like a savings, you don't have to work like for 1 month or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It's like, okay, what then? What then? Because not every day is fun at all or interesting. It's like some days you're just like sending fucking mails, like, oh, you, hello, I'm doing UGC campaigns for your business, and look at this, and then you're sending the video and the mail is blocking you, and the mail is getting banned, and the people are not responding, or someone responds and it's like, don't message me. It's like, if you're feeling bad and you see stuff like that, it's even worse. So that's pretty much it. That's like my thoughts on external discipline and external structure and why business is hard.